Oh, and that's bad news. Phil Bauhaus punctures. Oh, and another problem here. Fabio Jakobsen's got cramp. We've lost two sprinters. Real powerful finish. It's 2 from 2 for Johnny Milan.
Jonathan Milan has so far reigned supreme at this AlUla Tour, but the Italian sprinter is set to be divested of his green jersey today as the GC Games commence. We are heading for a summit finish on Bir Jaydah Mountain Wirkah, so the climbers will take centre stage and perhaps a first step towards winning this race, which hasn't been too kind to them over the first 2 days.
Yeah, it's been a tough start to AlUla Tour, a lot harder than last year, I would say. The crosswinds have played havoc. Yeah, I guess today and the final stage suit me well, and it's the big GC day, I would say. A bonus second is going to be important, so yeah, we're going to throw everything at it and see what we can do today.
After a difficult start to the race, Jan Christen is a man to watch today, although the Swiss youngster insists that UAE Team Emirates XRG have several options in the final.
We have also Kevin and Igor. We are all in good condition, and we try to play our cards and try to win the stage.
Your objective is to win the AlUla Tour?
We see I lost quite some time now. The goal is for sure to win the tour with the team. Doesn't matter which rider, but for sure it would be nice if I can take a stage win home.
"142 kilometres on the menu in this third stage, from the Winter Park to Bir Jaydah Mountain Wirkah. Tom Pidcock won on this climb last year en route to overall victory, although the riders will be going in the opposite direction today. All of the day's sprints come in the last 50 kilometres, with bonus seconds available, 13k from the line. Well, things were a little bit more relaxed in the peloton compared to the first 2 days of this AlUla Tour, which meant the early breakaway actually got a bit of screen time. 3 men at the front, including Nader Hazazi of the Saudi national team, as this race continues to promote cycling in the region. Ayman Rosli of the Terengganu cycling team was in the move for the third day running. The Malaysian was joined by his compatriot and teammate Ji Yi Ki, who was no doubt targeting the orange jersey for the most active rider. He began the day just a point down on Mark Donovan in that classification. Well, heading into the final 60 kilometres of the stage, their lead was hovering at about 2 minutes. The peloton being paced by UAE Team Emirates XRG and Tudor Pro Cycling, working for their respective Swiss leaders, Jan Christen and Yannis Voisard. No major stress for the sprinters today. Fabio Jakobsen looking on better form after he cramped up yesterday, and the race leader, Jonathan Milan, just keeping out of trouble in the middle of the bunch. Well, 3 soon became 2 at the front as Ki and Rosli left Hazazi behind, the 2 Malaysians forging on together and slightly increasing their lead. The riders continuing to wind their way towards the final climb at an average speed of around 45 kilometres an hour. UAE and Tudor still sharing the workload in the peloton and gradually bringing the gap to the 2 escapees down to 1.5 minutes. Well, it was job done for Terengganu as Ki picked up 6 points at the first 2 active sprints, guaranteeing himself the lead of that classification this evening.
These 2 riders have done a great job today, the Terengganu cycling team, and it is Ki Tse Yi of Malaysia who is first across the line. He's going to secure 9 points in the most active rider competition. Job done. Well done to these 2 riders.
The Malaysian champion Rosli and the new orange jersey Ki soon easing off the gas, and they were duly swallowed up by the peloton with 26k to go. Time for the favourites to get themselves set for the final.
End of breakaway, the front 2 have been caught.
Well, first up was the bonus sprint with 13.1 kilometres to go, 3, 2 and 1 seconds available for the first 3 over the line. The 2020 winner of this race, Phil Bauhaus, leading it out for his Bahrain Victorious teammate Daniel Skirl. And the riders then heading into a sweeping descent before the final climb.
Out to crash on the side, watch out.
Wow, that's a big crash. One of the UAE riders is down. That's a big crash.
Well, hopefully no major damage done in that crash. We hope that everybody's okay. The road starting to rise, with Jaco AlUla putting the pressure on for their climbers Alan Hatherley and Paul Double. The sprinters' legs were soon starting to sting. Jonathan Milan held on until around 3.3 k's to go, but he was always going to lose that leader's green jersey. Jan Christen then put a first dig in with a couple of k's left, and the only man who could follow him was Gianmarco Garofoli of Soudal Quickstep.
Jan Christen riding strongly, everybody else looking at each other.
Christen going again just before the Flamme Rouge, and this time he got a small gap. Was it going to be enough though? Others were closing in, Afonso Eulalio and Igor Arrieta, Christen's teammates, and then further back Yannis Voisard and Sergio Higuita. Slowly but surely they reeled him in. This one was going down to the wire.
Who's going to get this then? Look at Higuita as he jumps his way onto the wheel. So it is Eulalio, Jan Christen, Voisard, Higuita. Big acceleration of the little Colombian climber. Higuita goes for glory now. This is a big acceleration from the XDS Astana rider. Voisard tries to go on the other side of the road. Can Higuita hold on? Is it going to be a win for Tudor Pro Cycling at the top of this mountain? Tudor Pro Cycling all the way. Yannis Voisard across the line first for Tudor Pro Cycling.
What a moment for Yannis Voisard, the 27-year-old Swiss taking just his second career victory after surging from distance to conquer Bir Jaydah Mountain Wirkah, repaying his Tudor teammates for all of their hard work today. Voisard is also the new leader of this AlUla Tour.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing to start the season with a win. I waited this one quite a long time after Hungary a few years ago, so I'm super happy to win today.
Voisard winning ahead of Eulalio and Higuita, who had two teammates inside the top six, Mulubrahan and Vinokourov. Mari van Sevenant was fifth, with Christen finally eighth. Voisard now leads the race by 4 seconds from Eulalio and 6 from Higuita. Björn Kurt is fourth ahead of Van Sevenant, with Stefan de Bod rounding out the top 10. As expected, Jonathan Milan goes into the red jersey as the leader of the points classification. The Italian is still 14 points clear of Matteo Moschetti. Key shrugging on the orange jersey after a good day in the breakaway for Terengganu. The Malaysian leads his teammate Rossley by 4 points. And Eulalio is now the race's best young rider. The 24-year-old from Portugal is 11 seconds clear of Kurt. It's back to the sprinters again tomorrow as we go from the Winter Park to Hegra, although once again everybody will be paying close attention to the wind conditions. Join us for that on Friday, and thanks for watching.